Good evening, Resale World family. This is Neil, and I wanted to join you tonight to share some great information on what's happening in the world today, what resources are available to you, and just share comfort in what we're all going through right now. Okay, we are all in this together. We are in this as a resale community. We are in this as the American people. We are in this as the world. And so many people have been reaching out and have been doing different things. So I just want to get some positive messages out there as best I can. And our friends at Resale World invited me to use this platform to help share some positive energy and some information that you may not have, because there's a lot of confusing information out there right now. So I just wanted to take a little bit of your evening tonight and share that. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Neil Abramson. You see me here a lot on the Resale World Board answering questions. I am a self-proclaimed power user of the software with my stores in Massachusetts. And I currently serve as president of the National Association of Resale and Thrift Stores, a position which I'm honored to serve this industry in. But I wanted to take a few minutes and just share some resources. First of all, as we all navigate through what we're all dealing with right now, this is not a time for embarrassment. This is not a time for judgment. There is no judgment here. There's no I've been doing this wrong all this time, or I don't have this and all these other stores are better than me. This is none of that. All of that is off the table, okay? There's no place for it most of the time anyways, but there's really no place for it now. So it's really about helping you from whatever position you're in right now move forward, and that's what I love doing, and keeping a positive, not my head in the sand, but a positive outlook on everything, okay? So we all want to do that. So let me give you a rundown of a lot of things, because I have a lot of contacts in this industry and in business in general, and I just want to share a lot of good information with you. Quite honestly, before my battery dies tonight, because where I have to hold my phone, I do not have a good place to plug it in. So I think we've got 10% battery, and we'll go with it. But we'll answer as much as I can with this. One, okay, a lot of us are dealing with what to do with employees and such, okay? Nationwide, unemployment benefits are available for employees, full and part-time. Overwhelmingly, most states are expediting those and removing waiting periods so those can be used immediately, okay? They are also, they're passing legislation so that doesn't the use of this temporary unemployment does not adversely affect you as an employer or your rating. SNAP food stamp assistance is available out there for your employees. Rental assistance in states is available. The real thing right now is communication with all your different stakeholders, with your employees, with your landlords, with any of your vendors, with your customers, your consignors, regardless of what you're doing, whether you're staying open, whether you're closing, what you're doing, communication is key. Again, everybody wants to see you live to get to the other side of this. For those of you, I bet you most of the people out here have seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Anybody here seen It's a Wonderful Life? It's on every Christmas. Okay? In that movie, George Bailey is in that movie. Okay? And him and his uncle or his cousin, I forget who, I'm bad with names, okay, ran the bank. Okay? And in that movie, okay, there was a run on the banks, okay, depression, everybody wanted their money, okay, and their whole goal was to live to be another day, okay, to get to closing time, to live to be another day. That is what you're doing. We are all living to get to another day, okay. Do not make decisions from a point of calm. Step back and make your decisions from a point of calm, okay. No good decision is ever made when you're panicked or when you're drunk. So don't make decisions when you're either of those things, okay? It's okay to have a drink every once in a while. I'm having my Aunt Sarah's scotch tonight. In my nice double-walled, it's got a liquid in between, so it keeps it, and so the ice doesn't melt. It's a frozen glass. It's nice. Highly recommend it. And it's just Costco scotch. That's nothing fancy here. Okay? So use all your resources. Hang on to cash. Okay? Be straightforward with all your stakeholders, whether they be your landlords, whether they be your consignors, whether they be your customers, whether they be your employees. Okay, these are important times, and it's not time to stick your head in the sand. It's time to be honest with everybody that you can be. Okay, we will get to the other side. There will be another side to this epidemic. It will pass. Okay, I know that for sure. I can guarantee you, 100% certainty, we are one day closer to this all being over. One day closer. Tomorrow will be another day closer to this all being over. Okay. And getting there and being there for your team and your employees and all your stakeholders is what's most important. Work with everyone. Work with Resaleworld, okay? Resaleworld has been tremendous this week, okay? Have you seen all the posts they've been doing with different ideas in different ways to do things or to get you through to the other side? They have a phenomenal resource to help you get online. People are trying to sell online. It's not an instant button, but it's a step in the right direction for your store. Okay, so take advantage of that resource. The setup is free with Shop. They can get you a starter site to get you going. They can get you going in a very basic way. Don't worry about perfection. Just worry about being there. Worry about being there for your customers and communicating with them. Okay, don't be afraid to look for a rent deferral or deal with your landlord. McDonald's, which owns a lot of the properties that their franchises are in, okay, McDonald's has announced that they're doing rent deferrals for many of their franchises. Subway is reducing their royalty payments, okay, and all their ad costs to their franchisors. Why are they doing that? Because they want their stores to be there on the other side. Your landlords, your stakeholders want you to be here on the other side. Everybody wants you to be here. I want you to be here, okay? And to do that, we all have to work together, and we just have to communicate. People have asked about me about business interruption insurance. It essentially non-exists. There's virus exclusions, and it would have to be another clause, another cause of loss for you to be able to collect on business interruption insurance. Okay, so for example, if you had a fire in the middle of all this, yes, you could collect on business interruption insurance. That does not mean go in with a tank of gas and light your store on fire. I do not recommend that. Or set a bomb. I've had the bomb squad at my store. Do not do that. I've had the fire department in there. Do not do any of that. That is not fun stuff, okay? But business interruption insurance isn't going to get there, okay? We talked about consignor payments a little bit. Just, again, be honest with it, and whatever you do, just be honest. Your consignors want you there in the long run. So just do that with them. If you're honest with them, they will not freak out. They will not make a run on the bank tomorrow to you. Most likely, the lowest, your what I like to call your bottom feeders, okay, the things that you shouldn't have accepted, the pity takes, the people that you shouldn't have accepted consignments from, that you owe 80 cents to, or $8 to, those are the people that are going to be coming in. You're not going to have a massive run on the bank. And that's not to talk about or endorse one way or another that you should have a fully funded consignment fund or not a fully funded consignment fund. Not doing that. That's not part of this discussion. This discussion is about getting you to the other side, having you be here, having you still standing. Elton John said it right. You know, he said it a long time ago. I'm still standing like a little kid, like a true survivor. Standing like a little kid. Okay, I'm not a good singer, but Resale will still be standing after this. Standing like a little kid. Living like a true survivor. Okay, that is what's happening with Resale. That is what is going to happen with retail, and we will all be here as part of that. Let me just hit. Many states have also started doing sales tax deferments. And so Massachusetts is one of those states that has done that. And with a sales tax deferment, what they're allowing stores to do is defer paying their sales tax until, in Massachusetts' case, June. Okay, so they don't have to pay any months until June right now. And again, it's just about cash flow. They know that you need to hang on to some cash right now just to get through to the other side of this. So check with your state. The other thing that I encourage everyone in business to do is, as soon as your state is a declared disaster area by the state making a declaration to the Small Business Administration, is go to sba.gov, sba.gov, and you can apply for an economic injury relief loan, disaster relief loan. Okay, even if you already have an SBA loan, even if you've been in another disaster such as a hurricane or a flood and have a loan from that, you can get an economic disaster injury relief loan from the SBA, and they are encouraging everybody to apply. I had a talk just the other day with Robert Nelson, who's the regional director for the Small Business Administration in New England, and I know him from other things and the chamber and stuff. And you can go to the SBA.gov, apply. If there's any issue, the application takes a while, okay? I'm a numbers analytical guy, and I probably still spend almost 2 hours getting everything together for it, okay? But it's quick. Relatively speaking, the government is working very hard, the SBA is working very hard to get these turned around within 2 weeks, okay? Because they know that you need money for your operating expenses, for your rent, for your lights, for your payroll, for all these things, okay? They are there for you. They also told me specifically, should anybody that I'm talking to about this have an issue with it and their application runs into a hiccup or has a problem, have them reach out to their local SBA office, okay? Because they have lots of tools in their tool belt. They will get this through for you, okay? They want you to be on the other side. Unlike some other funds that are out there by state and things, the SBA doesn't have limits on how much they can lend to the country. So they will find more money if they, per se run out. They aren't going to run out of money. Some states have $1 million fund for businesses to apply to borrow from or other things. The nationwide interest rate on this is 3.75%. With terms out to 30 years, okay? Because again, they want you to survive. They want you to have a low repayment to it, okay? They want you to get to the other side, okay? It is a terrific way to do. Regardless of whether you think you will need it, I highly recommend doing it so that you have the opportunity. You can always say no. You can always pay it back early. That's not the point. The point is making sure you are still here, okay? And having good cash flow during this time of uncertainty when you don't know what cash is going to come through the door. We've had a couple we're still open, limited hours right now, but we've had a couple good days. I mean, yesterday we had somebody come in and buy a dining room table because now that the family's all stuck at home, they need more place for the family to sit and have dinner. Had other people buying desks because they need a desk for the kids to work on now that they're actually doing homework at home and student learning. So I don't know what each day brings, okay? But it's not a lot of funds, and so you need to be able to do things like this and move yourself forward again so that you're here tomorrow. If you do get a website or even just on your Facebook page, advertise gift cards. Sell them online. Sell a gift certificate if you're still doing paper gift certificates. People are looking for ways to support small business. And gift cards are an excellent way to do it, okay? And that's a great thing to highlight on your website, okay? We've sold them for years on our website. But again, it's just communication. It's just another way to do it. What other topics did I have here? Resources for unemployment, interruption insurance, consignor payouts I've talked about. I've talked about sales tax. I've been asked if I had employees that were collecting unemployment, could they still come in and volunteer for my store? And the answer to that is a big no. okay? Don't put yourself in that position, even with your cousin's best friend's sister's brother, Susie, okay? Do not do that, because it's not that they're going to catch up with you tomorrow. They're too busy for that. A year from now, when all the states are looking for money, okay, and they're realizing they have no money left in their budgets because of the things that we had to do this year, they're going to say, hey, I wonder if there was any fraud in those unemployment claims we paid last year. And some former employee of yours is going to go turn you in. So don't put yourself in that position. Don't do it. Just keep on trucking. If they're on unemployment, don't have them come in. It's a great time if you haven't, things you do when you're slow, okay? Great time to upgrade your software. If you haven't upgraded to Liberty 5, now is a great time. The features in it are great. It's a slow time in your business, and it's a great time to take advantage of upgrading your computer's software, and overwhelmingly the majority of you have already paid for it. So take advantage of what you've already paid for. Okay, it's money in the bank. It's not spending money. It's taking the time to update your systems and your staff when they come back, and you will appreciate it. It has. There's not any one overwhelming feature that I'm going to say is overwhelming that you're going to go, oh my God, I am so glad I had that. But it's the culmination of all the little features in it that are just amazing, and you're really going to love it and love what that is. One of the questions I got earlier today from someone, or one of the things one of my friends posted earlier was, oh, I got to stop. I'm breaking my habit of checking my bank balance every day because it's freaking depressing, okay? There's no money going in. This is not an exciting time to be checking your bank balance. And a lot of people clicked on that post, haha, and you're right, okay, or just wrote a comment, you're right. But that's actually wrong. The one group of people that are working overtime right now, besides hospital workers, is crooks. And crooks are working overtime doing all sorts of fraud. And bank fraud is incredibly easy. It's still incredibly easy to commit bank fraud and to hack, not even hack your checking account. It's not even that hard, okay? So check your bank balance daily. Check for any transactions that don't match up. You should be doing this on a regular basis anyways, not just looking for the balance, but looking for transactions that seem odd. Okay, do that, continue to do that. Watch your email, watch Facebook, and watch your phone for fraud as well. They are out there and they are in force doing it. I had multiple calls from the Social Security Administration today, okay, was one of the calls I got today. And so fraudsters don't take a vacation. They actually come out in full force during times like this when people are distracted. Again, you don't make good decisions when you are panicked or drunk. Okay, so do not take a breath, do things from a moment of calm, watch this. Again, we're going to cover that. Let's see, what else didn't I cover here? Covered an awful lot. Let me cover living like a kid, okay, for just a minute here, because one of the things I've been helping, okay, which usually Russell puts in quotes. With Liberty, he puts in quotes. He's like, will you stop helping in your stores? Okay, and it's usually because I'm finding something or I'm noticing something in the software. I have some great suggestion for the team at Liberty to get right on. And, but yesterday I actually found something that he thought was good. But that's coming in 5.1, so look for it there. But today, I was working my kids' store, and I was excited because people were starting to buy books, and we still carry books because we believe in reading, and we donate to the library, we donate to other reading things because we believe that reading is a fundamental thing, and if you teach a child to read, they will have lessons that they learn for their whole life. And so it was exciting to be getting online orders for books today and seeing people come into the store buying books today and everything. And while I was pulling books, I got one of my favorite books, that I used to read to my daughter all the time, The Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boynton, okay? And if I do nothing else tonight, I want to make you smile, okay? And so, The Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boynton. Now, I'm older now, so I got to put on my glasses now. I had laser vision correction a million years ago, and when the surgeon did it for me, he said, when you get old, you're going to need reading glasses. So, here I am. I'm officially old by his standards. The Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boynton. Stomp your feet, clap your hands. Everybody ready for a barnyard dance? Bow to the horse, bow to the cow. Twirl with the pig if you know how. Bounce with the bunny, strut with the duck. Spin with the chickens now, cluck, cluck, cluck. With a baa and a moo and a cockle-doodle-doo. Everybody promenade, 2 by 2. Prance with the horses, skitter with the mice. Swing with your partner once or twice. Stand with the donkey, slide with the sheep. Scramble with the little chicks, cheep, cheep, cheep. With a neigh and a moo and a cockle-doodle-doo. Another little promenade, 2 by 2. Trot with the turkey, leap with the frog. Take another spin with the barnyard dog. Turn with the cow and a patch of clover. All take a bow and the dance is over. With an oink and a moo and a quack, quack, quack. The dance is done, but we'll be back. Yes, we will, folks. We will be back. Your customers will be back. Your employees will be back. We will all be back to the other side of this. Business will return. This is not the end. This is a new beginning. This is a great opportunity for you to turn things around and see the other side. We will see another side to this. We are one day closer to this being over. One day closer. Tomorrow will be another day closer. I see different things that people are posing. Are there any questions here that I haven't answered? Oh, Bob said you are making lemonade. Yes, I am. My mother used to... my mother used to, every time my father was in the hospital, okay, on her walker, she would speed around the hospital with a bowl of lemons, okay, because she was going to make lemonade every time my father was in the hospital. Oh, sorry to hear that you've been closed since Monday, Christina. A lot of us have. Wisdom, Russell, you're saying that I have wisdom? Wow. Yes, we are one day closer. Thank you. Watching from St. Thomas. We're going to get there, folks. Okay, so I am here for you. Yes, I have my stores to run. Yes, I have other people to support. I have all of that, but I'm here to be your fountain. I'm here to be your voice of positive energy in these uncertain times. Turn off the news a little bit, not to throw your head in the sand, but take 15 minutes of it and be informed, but don't bury yourself in it. We're going to get to the other side, okay? We're going there. We're going to get there. We're all in this together, okay? You're not alone running this store. If you have questions, anything business related, or just need a shoulder, or need a good sounding board, I am there for you. Reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me via email, neil@ECiStores.com. You can find me, half of you have my phone number. Find me, okay? Reach out to your fellow store owners. Reach out to Liberty. They are there to help. They have lots of creative ideas. Just be willing to step outside the box. Be willing to do your own barnyard dance, okay? You can do this. You're not alone running this store. I'm there for you. This is Neil. I do weddings and bar mitzvahs as well. Have a great night, everybody.